Hi, I'm Chris from Budget Shipping Containers, and in this video we're showing you our flat pack offices. These are small, neat units designed to be built by a small team. All of these units are 2.3 metres wide, and they come either 2.3, 3.3 or 4.3 metres long. They all come with a linking kit option as well, so you can link either the short end or the long sides together, and you can keep linking as many times as you like. On this end of the unit, we'll call this the short side. It's got two small panels in the corners and one large panel in the middle. Going around the side, there are two large panels. And on the 3 metre units, the 3 panels. On the 4 metre units, there's 4 panels. Any of these large panels can be a door panel, a window panel, or a wall panel. So it allows you to customise the configuration of the units as you like. The door panels can be a plain door. There can be a door with a vision panel, or there can be a fully glazed door. The window units can be a half window unit or a fully glazed panel. The small window units can come with a security grille option as well. We also offer an electrics pack, allowing you to install your own surface mounted electrics internally. All of the glazing options on the doors and windows are double glazed toughened glass. As standard, you get one steel door option and one half glazed window panel option with every order, but you can easily customise and add on additional door and window options as you choose. So now let's look at some of the technical details on these flat pack offices. The first thing we're going to do is unpack this and lay out all the parts. In this 2 metre flat pack, we've got the chassis or the base. We've got 4 large wall panels as well as 2 large roof panels. We've got a door panel, a window panel. We've got our galvanised roofing panel. We've got 4 smaller wall panels that go on the end corners. We've got our corner posts. We've got our panel joining strips, and we've got our roof strips. As well as that, we've got a pack containing all the nuts and washers that you'll need, as well as door and window handles. We've got our roof fixing clips, a roll of duct tape and an instruction manual. On top of that, you're going to need a 13mm and 19mm spanner, a socket set with 13mm and 19mm sockets, and a screwdriver. We also recommend a step ladder, a spirit level and a tape measure. This powder coated and galvanised steel roof is made from 0.6mm box profile. It comes with an integrated gutter system to allow easy drain away through the 4 corners. It's worth saying, if you're going to build this near trees, plan to clear any leaf and debris build up over time. These wall and roof panels are vacuum bonded sandwich panels with 50mm of polystyrene insulation in the middle and 0.6mm galvanised steel on both sides. They're green on the outside and they're off-white on the inside. The door panel, also galvanised steel inside and out, and comes with a Euro cylinder lock. The window panel has a UPVC double glazed vacuum sealed window unit with a galvanised steel frame. It's got an inward opening window mechanism. The chassis or the base comes with an 18mm OSB board floor supported by a steel frame and has a 2mm PVC lino top. The chassis as it comes is very heavy, but it can be broken down into individual parts to allow you to move it. Before we deliver, we've got to make sure we've got good access for your site. We deliver with a large high-ab crane vehicle, similar size to a large builder's merchant's truck. We have to get our truck into your site, and we've got to be able to lift off the pack and put it down. So we can't work under any overhead cables or tree branches. If there are any problems with access or us being able to lift, we will have to put the pack down as near as we can to your site. This may involve you moving the parts further. Please plan ahead, and if you have any doubts on access, let our office know. We're here to help, and we're experienced helping customers navigate difficult delivery locations. The chassis or the base is a very large, heavy single piece. It can be broken down into separate 66kg parts to allow you to move it, but if you can get it delivered and put where you want it, that's going to save you a lot of time and effort. Especially with this 2 metre base, it may look perfectly square, but that's not quite the case. These sides are 230 centimetres long, and they get fitted with a small panel in each corner and one large panel in the centre. The centre panel can be a door, a window panel, or a basic wall panel. This side is 224 centimetres long, and it's fitted with 2 large panels. Getting this base lifted off the truck and turned around the way that you're going to want it for your final build, it's going to save you a lot of effort down the line. In this bit, we're going to show you how to break down the base and move it in individual parts. So if you've had this delivered where you're going to build it, you can ignore this section. To break down the base, there's 3 bolts along this side, there's 3 bolts along the opposing side. If you're on the 2 metre long model, work on the sides with the floor panels that have got the short ends. Take these 3 bolts off, remove the face plate, keep the bolts and washers to one side. Underneath, for each floor panel that your model has, there'll be a further 4 bolts onto the side of the chassis. Undo those bolts, keep the bolts and washers again, and the floor will break apart easily. You can then lift and move each individual panel, which should be max 66 kilos. Now the base is in place where you want it, it's really important to make sure it's perfectly level. It'll make the build much easier, and also if it's not level, it can cause you problems with the doors and the windows. Now we've got our base nice and level, we're going to build the unit. The first thing we do is get a corner post into place. So first, we're going to get one of these plastic cross-section cruciform pieces. The end with the drop goes on the bottom. It slots nicely round the side panel and the holes line up with the bolt holes on the chassis. We're then going to take some bolts and do them up with washers. Right, we're going to take the first large walled panel and we're just literally going to slot it in. So it slots into the bottom and into the groove between the plastic inner and the outer corner post. Add the panel joining strips in between each panel just by slotting them into place. Once the first side is complete, add the second corner cruciform and corner post. Once the first complete side and both corners are in place, add the first roof beam. It should slot into place into the holes in the top of the corner posts. Continue onto the second side. This short end has a smaller wall panel in each corner. Add the internal and external corner support on the third corner and the second roof beam. Continue the process with the third side of the cabin. Once the third side is complete, don't fit the final corner post or roof beam yet. Fit the final side panels and joining strips first. Now fit the final corner post and the remaining 2 roof beams. Slide the roof panels in from the small side or front along the roof beams, and don't forget the panel joining strips. Using the tape provided, tape up the panel seams on the roof for additional protection. Fit the door handle mechanism and snap on the protective covers around the door handle. Now slide on the roof panel and fix using the roof corner fixings. Add the window handle. Final steps, remove the protective tape from the window unit. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. Of course, please feel free to check out our website where we've got full product details and lots of photos. And of course, if you've liked this video, please feel free to give it a like and a follow.